Hey, what's up? MacabreMandy here, and welcome to an untraditional video on a channel that's pretty much always doing different stuff, so actually this is probably exactly what you'd expect from me. So, I've been dreading making this video for a long time because I didn't really know how to make it, and like after a while it's just like the longer you're away from YouTube/Twitch, harder it is to come back because I'm out of practice and I don't really know how to explain, I don't know, things. A lot can happen in months, but basically I got burnt out because I did too much and got overwhelmed. And then real life happened and I ended up disappearing for a while. And then I kept disappearing because I started binging TV shows and playing Fallout 76 and Valheim, and then Fallout 76 again, and then binging more videos. So I've been gone for a while, and although I needed to leave for a little bit, it ended up turning into not coming back because I just felt like I didn't know how to. This is my streaming overlay. Why does that matter? Because the entire thing that made me want to start this video is the fact that I finally updated my outro screen. If you looked at my Almost Kidnapped video, maybe Almost Kidnapped, I had an outro screen that I think I only used in that video specifically, and I didn't like it because it didn't mesh very well with my Twitch theme, which is what you're looking at. This is my Twitch overlay. So in the top right corner, we have a camera, glasses, and a coffee cup. I did this to describe myself because I was trying really hard to come up with a theme because everyone else has this really cool theme. Like they have either they just really stick to their name, they have a color, they have like a style, they have a mascot, and I just didn't really have any of those things. And I'm always having this identity crisis problem where I'm just like, I kind of want this today, and then I want this today. Okay, I'm bored. I don't want to do that anymore. So I decided in the end, after very many months of contemplating, okay, I want this. So I think it's really cool to go back kind of, it's the retro gaming thing. I went with a kind of older monitor looking style. Like it's kind of older monitor, but also not really. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But those pictures in the corner, those were from my first attempt at this design, which was like an in-game overlay where you toggle through your objects, and the camera, I had that set up as like an around here. Here you go, around here. It was going to be around my webcam border. It was going to be the webcam border. But the thing is it looked really good on the right side, but it couldn't be used on the left side because the buttons would be like in the precious video space, and I didn't want that, so I decided not to use it. But I kept it as an object because camera, videos, still kind of works. Glasses because glasses, coffee because I have a coffee cup that looks a lot like that. I modeled it after it. And then there's a meter underneath that. I just thought it looked cool. It's like a powered meter, like charged, like battery. And then we have a little scrollies. There's an up and down arrow. That I related to the widget beneath it, which I've never had a widget before on my Twitch until now, where it shows the events. Like if someone follows me or someone did a raid for some reason, if that ever happened, that would be there. And I have a follower goal because I really want to just throw more on the bottom there. I wanted to fill in the empty space because I thought it was kind of obnoxious having so much gray. And then notepad subtitles. So basically, I will show you this. It's probably stupid, but I think it's kind of cool. When it is minimized, you see notepad subtitles because I won't always want to use it, and it's very distracting if I did have it open. But when I want to use it, there it is. And I set it up with a font and size window where I have 2 lines to work with. I am talking right now. Blah, 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 blah. But the point is that like this will show you 2 lines and it'll keep scrolling like a subtitle box. So basically, if I for some reason wasn't able to talk one day and I really wanted to stream, I could do that. So now we're going to show you the next scene I made for this. That was my stream pause screen. So basically just if I want to leave the room, nothing happens, it's just BRB, but it looks kind of old and retro. But also, if you look at it, it also looks like the rounded screen that I was talking about, or I don't know, I've done multiple takes here. It's kind of like a rounded out screen where you can see it's like darker on the edges. I wanted to make it kind of like an old school monitor. And then we're here. And this is where I really went to town on going and overkilling everything. And as you can see, the original overlay is still there, but now we're on a desktop that doesn't actually exist. All of this, I do not know how to do software. So this is, this was all GIMP. I did this in GIMP and on a tablet. It took a very long time. I drew individual symbols. I did like little, names. I lined them up perfectly. And then I have a drawing here, also kind of a self-promo, where that's a drawing I made. And it's on my DeviantArt if you wanted to go look at that. Link will be in the description. Anyway, also in the webcam software window, there is my name, the graphics, and a disclaimer. This program is not real. I am not tech savvy. Thanks for not downloading. I thought it was clever, even though it's really stupid probably, but I really liked it. So, in a lot of programs, they'll throw in little fillers there. Usually it's like a copyright, but that's what I put that in. That's what I did there. The only cursor you can see is the one that's on the button, where it's supposed to look like I pressed it to record. And then on the top, as you can see, I put in webcam software version 2.8, windowed 28 because I'm 28, windowed 1920 by 1080 resolution. And that will come back into play in a minute. I even, on the taskbar, if you look down on the taskbar, camera highlighted. Yeah, I set it up to look like it's the thing that's actually open, which it is. And in the bottom left, you'll see that I have my zombie teeth graphic because I've been throwing that in a lot of stuff. So when I make drawings, at this point, like a lot of the time, if I have space, I will just throw in MacabreMandy as if it is like a brand. And I'm also starting to use the graphics sometimes in things. And in this case, I've decided it's a company logo branding thing. And it is like, I don't know, it's in everything. Because if you look back at the URL in the webcam software, there's my picture. And then in the bottom left, the start button, I forget what that's called now. 1 second. Yeah, it's the start. So the start also has my picture in it because it's everything now. And then we go down to full screen. And by the way, this is a separate scene that I also went through and stretched and then added stuff to. Boom. Okay, maybe no adding, but I did replace. So now this is full screen, which technically I did have to redo the window. That little disclaimer, I had to reformat that to fit again, to make it look like it was on purpose and actually a thing. But yeah, see, if you look at the URL on the top, it's not a URL. What am I trying to say? I don't know. The file name, full screen windowed. Haha, full screen. The other one, windowed. Full screen windowed. It's dumb, but I think it's clever. And also the time in the bottom right, by the way, I don't know if you've been seeing that. That is when I initially made this final design. I just, you know what, why not fill it in with when I figured it out? So this is how long I've had this current design and haven't used it yet. Probably sad. Also, here's my panic button. Basically, if I'm playing a game and I'm streaming and something comes up that's really morbid or really inappropriate and I don't want to get in trouble, I can just be like, oop, panic button, because I have a stream deck. I'll throw in a picture of that, by the way. I'm just going to take a picture with my phone because I tried to show it on my webcam and it just looks like a bunch of lights and it's hard to see. So I will just throw in a picture here so you can see what my stream deck looks like. So you can see that I have a panic button and it's really cool. It's really stupid, but it's also really cool. There it is. So yeah, when I press the button, it will suddenly kick me out of the game. Not actually kick me out of the game, but like it will make it so you cannot see it anymore. So yeah, I have this, and then I can show you the thing that I wanted to show you. Now here we are. Oh, by the way, fun fact, that's my desktop because I also themed my desktop. So here is the reason I did all this. My old outro. I used this, I'm pretty sure, in only one video. I decided to do an entire redesign, and now instead of it looking like this, it looks like this. Over the top as heck. So basically, this is a lot. And I know it's a lot, but I really want to do it anyway, even though it's probably like the worst thing you could possibly do to throw in so much at once. But I wanted to do it. I kept the original format, big window, and then like 2 little windows, and then I added stuff. So the MacabreMandy is now a nameplate, and I have little screws in there, and then YouTube schedule. That is when I will most likely upload. I don't know how much I've referenced this in the past, but he's trying to have a conversation with me, I think. But YouTube schedule, this is when I will upload if I ever have a video to upload. I will almost always, 99% of the time, upload it at this time of day if I have something to upload. So that is what that means. And then like and subscribe. So maybe you'll consider doing that if it just, you're just stoning out like I do, and you're just looking over here and like, oh, there's a lot going on here. But then you see that somehow among all of the clutter, and you're like, oh, hey, maybe I should do that. That's what that's for. A lot of people do that. It's actually because it was a filler and I didn't know what to put there, and I didn't want to put my socials there. I didn't want to put the MacabreMandy there because I needed something to fill that in, and I didn't really know what else to put in there. That's what happened, because the original design actually was Twitch status active. That's not true anymore. That only works when I'm actually active. So I had to get rid of that. I'm having anxiety about this video because it's been so long. It's just like, how do you come back when you haven't posted in so long, streamed or uploaded? How do you come back? It just becomes harder the longer you take to come back. But this is like my 7th or 8th attempt and take, and it's going better than the past ones. So we're gonna go with this one, run with it. Socials. On the bottom, on the right, there are my socials. That's just a simple cleaned up way because there was so much clutter versus the other version. Off on the left side, there's the big screen. So this is a giant monitor. And on the top, there's a music player I also made from scratch. Everything is from scratch. There's a music player, and I don't like the solid, like, undetailed variant of the way you can do a window, so I just decided I really wanted to throw in the little fancy details again. So music player version, and the day that I just finished that, because I just finished it today. Okay, yesterday. I'm recording this at 3:28 at a bad time of night, you know, when hauntings occur. The little play button under artist is actually like now playing. So basically when the outro plays, this is the song that is featured, because that's the one that's playing actively, because I think it's clever. And then after that, if there's 2 more songs that are also in the video, I can put them in there. After the first 3 lines, everything will go in the description, and that's what that little window's for. Scroll down to the YouTube video description for additional info, including artists not shown here, because I also thought that was clever. I wanted to put a little X on there, but it didn't look very good, so I took the X off. It's just a pop-up now that in your mind would be there and then go away after a while, maybe. I don't know. The other thing under that is video player. Video loading, that will be covered either by a preview or the thumbnail. Oh yeah, the taskbar, I modified the taskbar. I kept some of the original stuff, and then I added a music and a video player in there. So hello there. I'm going to be finishing this video using this screen. I don't know what else there's to say other than I was recording recently. Last night before, actually pushed myself to record Stairs, and that is a game that other people have played and beat many years ago, because I think it's been like out for 7 or 8 years or something. It's been a while. I'm finally trying it out, and I messed up on the first couple takes because I'm so out of practice, which not surprising. Okay, so I guess I will conclude this video by giving you a sneak peek of the next game that I'm actually going to be uploading. Finally, a standalone recorded specifically for YouTube that is not something that I just streamed recently on Twitch and decided because I didn't want to do too much at once and inevitably burn myself out like I did. I failed, obviously. Finally, a YouTube specific video for Stairs, a psychological horror game where you are investigating 3 missing persons cases based on a true story according to the description, and you're playing through the eyes of a journalist. You're a journalist. Let's go to the preview for Stairs. Hey, what's up? MacabreMandy here, and welcome to Stairs. Okay, so movement is controlled with the WASD keys, as in most video games it is, and J to open journal. And we have notes. I found a way to the factory through a walking path. Should be close now. And this is where I made the mistake. Okay, so we're supposed to take pictures as we go throughout the game. Okay, so here is where we take our first picture. It will be gray when it's not taken, at least that's what it said. And then in color when it is taken. And there it is. And these are the ones that have not been taken. Oh, see, this is the moment where I messed up. And I realized I had to go take pictures. This is exactly where I quit. Where was the mattress? Are these out of order? Are they in order? Hang on. I never saw this. Where was this? Excuse me while I go search for a mattress. See, I'm concerned because at any point I could miss whatever photo I'm supposed to be taking. The stairs beckon me. Hello, stairs. Oh, there we go. Loading screen. Saved by the loading screen. I hope I didn't miss anything. Wait, let me check the book again. I wonder if there's like different chapters. My God, I did what I thought I was gonna do. No! Okay. I need to fix this. I'm gonna restart again. Let's hope they don't make this mistake again, because I'm not gonna restart again the next time I do this. I don't know if there's gonna be any timing or if it's just gonna be a bunch of walking around with someone.
Are you running yet, Mr. Adams?
Oh my God!